Hey guys, Brian Noceni here again. I've been warned about opening this box. I probably shouldn't be opening this, but I like pulling my own cards and getting them graded. So we'll give it a shot, see what happens. This is an Antiquities box. We're talking about a box that's 20 years old. It's probably one of my not so wise decisions, but like I said, I like my graded sets being out of cards that I've opened from packs. So hopefully we will get a well-centered Antiquities box here. 60 packs of Antiquities. I think there's 8 cards per pack. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I will be able to complete my BGS graded Antiquities set. Now I believe the uncommons are reversed in here, and they aren't. It's interesting. I believe those are my 2 uncommons. Pretty terrible. Anything good we will put in sleeves. I'm looking at the commons. They seem to be pretty off-center, except for this sage. Doesn't look too bad at all. The uncommons, this amulet is really, really nicely centered. And the Tornos is okay, it's not terrible. So, I know this is a terrible card, but I'm going to put it in a sleeve anyway. Power Leech, Circle Protection, Artifact. Yes, the uncommons are on top. Power Leech has a little ding in a corner, so that's not gradable. Sorry guys, this is going to take me a little while because I've never opened an Antiquities box before. So I'm kind of just going through and pulling out the cards that I think are going to grade really well. Got some Urzatron over there. I think that's the 3rd piece that I've pulled. I'm really looking for Argivian Archaeologist. I hope I'm saying that right. A Candelabra that's really well centered. A lot of the other uncommons. There's a Transmute Artifact. Unfortunately, the centering on this is pretty terrible. Dampening Field. I'm pretty sure I need that one too. This one's got a little bit of dinging on the corners. Versus mine, Tree Folk. Sorry, everything's upside down today because, like I said, I'll flip everything around for you guys. I'll start opening up the packs a little differently. So anything that's in a penny sleeve is what I'm going to send in to get graded, or it's something of significant value, which we haven't hit anything yet. There's a Millstone. It was good back in the day. This is probably one of the worst cards in the set. And there's a Mishra's. This Millstone's pretty nice, except it's got a little ding on the corner. Centering's not bad overall. This card has some value, but it's very off-center, so we'll kind of put it in a new pile. Citadel Druid. And another Power Leech. This Power Leech. Yeah, this one's kind of off center too. ATOG. Any other goodies in here? Gothian Pixies. Another COP artifact. Another ding in a corner. Another dampening field. This dampening field is better centered, so we'll try to send this one in, I guess. Another ATOG. Another factory. Now this factory is a common in this set. The other factories are uncommons. And I believe that's a common one, if I'm not mistaken. So it's as rare as an uncommon 3, I believe. It's our 2 Urza's Chalice one, same pack. Pretty terrible, I gotta say. Tornadus Wand and another Power Leech. So I'm guessing that's a U3. This wand centering is not bad. A little high top to bottom, but we'll see what it grades out at. Ornithopter. A lot of these cards have little dings in the corners. Not cool in my book. Let's see. Let me see if I can. I'll send this Power Leech in. We'll see what happens. Thopter centering, not so good. Same. Yeah, centering on Antiquities is not the best, but yeah, I figure it was one of the early sets. It's kind of one of those things that happens. Now we have a Dwarven Weaponsmith. It's a solid card. Couple minor dings on the edges, so leave that guy out. Let me turn these around for you guys. Clay statue, grape shot. Might have to go through all these commons later, otherwise this video is going to take forever since there's 60 packs in this box. Oops. I like to keep all the packs, so. There's a rack. Centering's off top to bottom, but ooh, centering seems to be getting a little worse now. There's an energy flux. Still looking for that workshop. Winter Factory and Candelabra. Those are really the only big deal cards in this whole set. Another rack. Mortron. Actually, this one's actually really well centered. I'd be very happy if half the commons in this box are centered well. And it looks like I might get lucky. If I could only get a centered Candelabra, that would make my day. And make the Legends box open 2 days ago feel that much better. Is it a power artifact? I already have this card in BGS 10. And that one's off center, so that one won't be going in. This one's off center top to bottom. Yeah, these are off center too. So my guess is, if I get really lucky, half of this box will be one common sheet, and the other half will be the other common sheet. And I might get lucky and get some really well-centered stuff. This energy flux is back. What? Double energy flux pack. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, I think we're getting into better centered stuff now. Some of these cards are really solid. I cannot for the life of me remember which cards I have and don't have, so I'm going to leave up a few of these guys. And, that's kind of odd. This is a duplicate from the same pack too. Couldn't be a Mishra's Factory, could you? And Ornithopter's off top to bottom. Let's see what this energy flux is. Both of these energy fluxes are really nice. One's a little bit better centered, so we'll take that one. We'll probably end up with another one in here anyway. Wallow Spears. Off center. Dwarven Weaponsmith. Off center as well. Dragon Engine, I'm pretty sure that's an uncommon. So I have no idea where the uncommons are in these packs. So I could just be putting them in the wrong piles completely. But I don't know. I don't remember. I'm not going to look through my documentation here and figure it out, but actually, you know what? It's sitting right here, so I'll pull it off to the side and try and figure this out as we go. So yes, this factory is a common 1, so it has the same rarity as a U3, which means there's 3 on the sheet. Onulet. Look up Onulet real quick here. So this is a U3, so there's 3 of those on the sheet. I'm assuming it's the same for Taunos, because we've seen a few of them so far. Yes, this is a U3 as well. The other card that I heard was a real pain in the butt to get centered was Urza's Miter. 2 ATOG in the same pack too, guys. Check that out. So the Clockwork Avian's kind of a pain in the butt to get centered. Making sure I'm not cutting through cards here. I usually try and push them down, but some of them keep sticking up and stuff like that. So. There's an Armageddon Clock. I know I need that one. And another Energy Flux. Wow, this Energy Flux is absolutely stunning. Sorry guys, I kind of took them off the screen there so you couldn't see them when I was opening them. Sadly enough, I need that. We're going to toss this Energy Flux in the pile. That card is stunning. That's one of the much better cards that I've seen come out of this box so far. The centering on this mine's going to kill it. So we're not going to take that. Sorry guys, it's hard to do this upside down for some reason. Still got a lot of packs to go here, guys. So here we got a rack, off center, top to bottom, dampening field. This power plant looks really nice. You'd be surprised how hard it is to find a lot of these cards centered. 2 Grape Shot Catapult, same pack. I guess this is kind of common for Antiquities. I'd love to find an Arabian box and crack that, but that's probably just suicidal due to centering issues on Arabian, which I know are really horrible. So we got a Gate to Phyrexia, tiny chip in the bottom corner. Goblin Artisans. More Dragon Engine. Awesome. Bonon's Cane. That's probably the best card in the whole pack. Besides maybe the Urzatron. The reason I cut the packs is because you can damage the cards if you open them other ways, so I just do it to be precaution. There's this tower top to bottom. Yeah, a lot of these cards are off center, but that's what I expected from this box. Oh, there we go. There's a Winter Factory. Love this card. It's one of my favorite cards. And behind it we have another Armageddon Clock with a tiny printer dot. Now this factory is off center left to right. Thankfully I already have a really nice Winter Factory, so this will probably go into my playset. I know that sounds horrible, but that's more than likely where it's going to end up. Some of these cards are really well centered. This Artifact Possession. It's very nice. There's 2. Seems to be the trend. This is one of the hardest sets to get BGS 10s in, guys. Why, I could not tell you. My guess is centering issues. For right now, I'll put this curse rack in a sleeve. I'll have to go through it later. So far, we have I think, $100 Winter Factory out of this box. I have no idea what this is. Silex. Something Silex. Another Power Leech. This one's pretty darn nice. Being the top card. Drop that in a sleeve. We'll put this Power Leech over here and we'll look through these commons. Dwarven Weaponsmith. Geet. A lot of the same cards in here. I'm wondering where all the good cards are. Well, we found one, sort of. 2 Pixies, same pack. I wish I had an up-to-date list of what I have and what I don't have. Now this set's 100 cards, that's why we're seeing a lot of duplicates. So it's a very small set. Oh my god, there's another factory. I wasn't expecting 2 factories. 2 winter factories. I haven't seen this card before either, so let me get this factory in a sleeve because it's really nicely centered. That one I'll send in. What the heck happened to the... That's kind of cool. That played a trick on me. I thought this was the uncommon, but this was hiding behind factory. And this is a Torno's Coffin. This one's slightly off center, so it's not gradable, but it's I think they're like 15 bucks. I could be wrong, they might be more than that. Last time I checked, they were about 15 bucks. This tree folk's really nice too, so we'll send this guy in. I've never seen this card before, and that's saying something, I guess. That's a common 4. I probably should have seen that before, but I haven't. This tower's pretty nice, except for a tiny chip in the top. Really well centered though. So we'll send that guy in. So 2 winter factories, same box. Wasn't expecting to see an uncommon 1 twice, but I guess it happens. Now here's a Suchi. Top to bottom centering's off on that. Racolite, same thing, top to bottom centering. Here's a tower. Let me just flip these around. Crumble. Another tower. Ashnod's Transmogrant. I think that's what it outsells. Pretty nice. Get that guy graded. Clay, Primordial Clay. Can't remember if I need that guy. I do, so we'll get that one graded as well. Pretty nice. Centering on the Primordial Clay is better than the Transmogrant, but I hope I'm saying that right. Sorry guys, I know this is taking a long time. Reverse polarity. I think I need to send one of these in, so I'll probably send this one in. Oh look, another factory. I'm gonna have a lot of factories by the time I'm done here. No complaints, one of my favorite cards. So, kinda happy about that. This reverse polarity's got a chip in the top corner, so we'll leave that guy alone. And I know Daniel Chang loves my little card snapping, he calls it. Shout out to Nick Detweiler for making this video possible, because without him we wouldn't be sitting here with this box. So here's an Ivory Tower, guys. This used to be good. Back when I started playing, at least. Top to bottom's pretty horrendous, but oh, nasty chip in the bottom corner. So we'll just leave that guy aside. This Armageddon clock, pretty nice Armageddon clock. So we'll send this guy in. Now sometimes I'll send duplicates in, and whatever gets the better grade, I'll keep for myself and toss the other one in a pile. I'll show you the pile of extras when I'm done. It's pretty daunting. And then I have some other stuff on the way, so I won't show you everything that's currently in my BGS collection. More energy flux. More energy flux. This is the second time double energy flux pack here. This is a U3, so come on, Wizards, get it together. I know it's only 20 years ago, but still. Still looking for that candelabra and that workshop. Since I got 2 winter factories, I'm guessing that there is a possibility that someone could get 2 workshops or even 2 candelabras in the same box. Kind of wish I got 2 workshops, but you know, can't have everything. Oops, wrong pile. Trying to find some really well-centered cards here, and it's getting a little tough. This Cursed Rack looks pretty nice. A little twisted at the bottom. There's probably a few more in here anyway, so. Let's see what this guy is. COP artifact with a printer dot up top. You guys probably can't see it, but there's one there, trust me. Wall of Spears. This one's kind of a pain in the butt to get. I think it's on the edge of the sheet. Double Dragon Engine. Awesome. Come on, workshop. Where are you? Yo, Demon. I'm happy with that. Whew. Not so happy with the centering, but yeah, we'll just toss them in that pile. I think that's the first one of those we've seen. Yeah, kind of off center, but like I said, it's kind of the name of the game when it comes to these older sets. Especially, you know, Alpha has some horrible centering issues on certain cards. Otherwise, it's a pretty good set. This is pretty impressive with centering. This is about as good as I've seen a factory. I don't remember which one this is. I want to say Spring, but I'm not 100% sure. Has a corner ding, but it's still a factory. I think that's like the third Armageddon clock we've seen. Where's the workshop? Hopefully it's in here. And the candelabra. The candelabra I need more than the workshop, oddly enough. Clockwork Avian. This one is... oh, and a strip line. This has a printer dot and is fairly off center, so I'm not even sure it's going to get a 9.5, but I don't have one. I know it's a pain in the butt card to get, so I'll try. This strip mine is terribly off center. And a double strip mine pack. Uncommon, common. Let's see about this one. The centering on this one is much better than the other one. Well, we'll give it a shot, see what happens. The worst that happens is it gets a 9. You know? Pay $10, get a 9. Pay $10, get a 9.5. I'll take my chances. Now, last time I checked, there were 2 BGS 10s in the registry. One was, I believe, a power artifact, which I have. I think it's a power artifact. And the other one is a workshop. Oh, double energy flux again? No, a Shatterstorm. And it's a really nice one. So that is going to go in the pile. So until I cracked this box, I was going for an all 9.5 sub Antiquities set, which is probably never going to be possible just by seeing a lot of the cards out there. So I'll probably just fill my set with 9.5s, you know, minimum subs, and you know, work on building my set up after that. Another Armageddon clock. This is going to be a pain in the butt. And another Ivory Tower, and I'm not so disappointed about that one. Terrible centering, though. Oh my gosh. Centering is the killer in this set. Holy cow. I think I have a really, really nice Ivory Tower. Titania's Song. You know, that's a beautiful Titania Song. Another strip mine. That one I think is off center too. Let's take a peek. Yeah, it's pretty bad off center. And is this another strip mine? What do you know? Another strip mine that's terribly off center. I will have a lot of strip mines after this is over. Unfortunately, they're restricted, so you can only play one. Wah, wah, wah. Come on, Candelabra. We're over halfway through this box. Where are you, Candelabra? There's a power artifact. Centering is okay, nothing special. Actually, that is very surprising. This Wall of Spears is very well centered. hope I need that for my set, actually. And I do. Awesome. The bug power plant. So I have 40 of the 40 of the 100 cards in the set, so I'm missing 60. Now if I get 50 of those in 9.5, I'll be happy. Here is the first time we've seen this card. It looks to be, it's okay centered. It's heavy top to bottom, but unless I find a better one, that'll be the one I send in. Let's see about this Suchi. Yeah, Suchi's pretty terrible. And this mine is actually really well centered, which is unusual. So that'll go in the pile. Sorry guys, I'm just flipping these around real quick to see what we have centering wise here. A lot of these cards are pretty well centered. I'm hoping we just got into another common run that's well centered. Just gonna toss a bunch of these in here. That was terrible. Dropped them right on their corners. Thankfully that didn't hurt anything that I can see, at least. To get a BGS 10 on corners, they magnify it, I think it's 16x, so it's got to be flawless to get 10 on corners. Edges, centering is one of those eyeball deals, but they're pretty strict about that too. So this priest is pretty nice, except it's got a ding in the top corner. It'll still get a 9.5. I'll just get a 9 on corners, that's all. Like I said, guys, some of these cards are just ridiculous to get, you know, out of the pack. It's just terrible. And minty, minty, mint. It's very difficult. This Ashnod's Transmogrant. Well, every single one of these packs I've opened with this card has Primordial Clay right underneath of it. Every one. More off-centered stuff. Except for Dragon Engine. Woohoo. A little worried about this pack because the corner's kind of crushed on it, so we'll see. Doesn't seem to have affected the cards. Another Circle Protection artifact. Awesome Tornos weaponry there. Wonderful card that nobody cares about. And yeah, that's sarcasm if you guys didn't catch it. I have no idea how many packs we have left. We're getting close to the end. There's probably 20 left though. Oh my god, that wonderful card again. And here's a Shatterstorm that's really nice. Really nice. This is the second Shatterstorm. I have to check to see if that's a U2 or U1 or what. What's going on with that card? That's a U1. That's... wow. So I'm hoping we finally hit a workshop in here. I'll just dig these packs out. So yeah, I mean, there's 3. These packs are really thin, guys. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm holding 5 packs there, and you know, it's because they have 8 cards in them. That's the main reason. We've got a lot more packs than I thought, so I'll just pull them all out of the box. We'll get the box out of the way, and yeah, empty. Nothing else in here. Unfortunate. I do have 2 more of these boxes. I will not be opening those. Considering what they cost these days. As of right now, I've probably got $500 worth of cards sitting in front of me. Hurkyl's Recall. base card, off center, top to bottom. I can't remember if I have this one or not. I don't. We'll send it in anyway, see what happens. This guy's terrible. Awful, awful card. Some of these cards, like I said, I have no clue if I have them or not. I'll have to go through these piles after I'm done and figure it out. There's a nice power plant we'll send in. There's a tome and another Shatterstorm. That's ridiculous. This tome's got a chip. Every single Shatterstorm I've seen is really nice. So I will have to go through once this is over and pick out the best one or two. My wife is probably going to wonder where the hell I went. Tower Strip Mine. Awesome. And another tome. What the heck? This Tower Strip Mine's pretty off-center, but it's somewhat valuable card, I guess you could say. It's like $10, I think. Nice power plant. Pretty nice centered Cursed Rack. Yeah, we'll send that guy in too. No Candelabra yet. It's kind of scaring me with how many U1 duplicates we've been seeing. Really hoping for a workshop as well, since they're like $500 now, or right around that, and they're getting pricey. I think candelabras are like $300 now. Be kind of cool if we pulled, you know, both in the same pack, but I don't know if that's possible. I mean, I guess it's possible, but the likelihood, I don't think is I don't think it's very likely. I'm pretty happy with what I have to send in already. There's probably 30 to 40 cards in that pile. Still a little concerned we have not hit a tabernacle, or sorry, not tabernacle, candelabra. It's another Titania song, really nice. My wife is calling me. I'm sure she's not happy I've been down here for a good hour almost. I'll try to speed this up a little bit so I don't get yelled at. Oh, ours is Miter. This card's a pain in the ass to get centered. And likewise, this one is off center left to right pretty bad. This will probably get a 9. I think there's only one 9.5 in the population report. This obelisk isn't bad. Double Dragon Engine and double Restoration. Terrible. Weaponry. Little nicks in the corners kind of kill these cards. Almost every single one is going to have it though, unfortunately. It's just how these boxes are moved around. Another miter. and a strip mine. And they're both terribly off-center. Tower's pretty off-center as well. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. Ugh, getting down to the bottom here. I was hoping to hit a candelabra in a workshop. And our Silex. And Ashnod's Altar. Gotta get through these kind of quick. I'm always gonna kill me. Power artifact. This one. Yeah, it's a little bit off center, but not horrible. But I already have one in the pile. Plus the 10 sitting on the shelf. And we have a factory. It's a rough corner, but other than that, it's pretty nice. Let's send that guy in, I guess. Maybe that corner may be a little too rough. I'll have to look at it later. 2 pixies, 2 artifact words. I forget the common and uncommon breakdown in this set, but yeah, that's kind of crazy. Wall of Spears. Oh, Clockwork Avian. Nice. And this one's better centered than the last one. Tiny printer dot on top, but pretty happy if that card grades out well. The tower, I may get graded as well. Yeah, it's a pretty nice tower. I'm sorry, mine. Confuses me because it looks like a tower. Power Leech. Wow. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get the Shaft and not get a Workshop or a Candelabra, which kind of sucks hardcore. Another power artifact. Another tome. This power artifact's really well centered. Even though I have a 10, I'll send this one in. Who knows, maybe that one will get a 10. Highly unlikely, but you never know. Getting Clock. Ivory Tower. What the heck? Magic gods hate me today. Hoping this Antiquities box will be some sort of redemption for the Legends box that I opened. Power Leech. Rocket Launcher. Horrible. Absolutely horrendous. We have 3 packs left. No Workshop, no Candelabra at this point. Ugh, it's not looking good, guys. Not looking good at all. Oh my god, come on. Come on, will it be in the last pack? Probably not. Keep my fingers crossed. 2 in 121 chance that I'll get a Workshop. Hercule's Recall. And an artifact. And it's not Candelabra. Well, it was a fun box. It was not a profitable box by any means. At this point, my Legends box was much better. But looks like I'll be getting a lot of cards for my Legends set, and I'll still be looking for that minty candelabra. So, thanks guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one. Hey guys, just wanted to keep you updated on the orders that I sent out for the Antiquities box that I cracked open. Today is July 29th, so it's been probably close to 2 months since I cracked that box and sent stuff to BGS. So, yeah, well, since you guys saw the rest of the video, it looked like a horrible box. After the BGS stuff came back, it made it a lot, a lot easier to swallow, getting no candelabras and no workshops. So here are the BGS 10s that came back. I'll save the best two for last. So flip it around for you guys. So this is an artifact ward. This came back at 10, obviously. Sage of Latinam. This came back at 10. Reverse Polarity. 10 on that guy. Dampening Field. 10 on that guy. Dwarven Weaponsmith. Obelisk of Undoing. This is an awesome one. Urza's Tower, part of the part of the Tron. Urza's Tron, I guess you could say. Well, at least that was the name of my old deck. So, and then we have an Energy Flux. There's something special about this Energy Flux. It is the oldest all 10 sub card except for Alpha Winter Orb. So this card has all 10 subs. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. I'm trying to get as close to the camera without blocking the view there. So it's got all 10 subs, guys. This is extremely hard to do. Up until recently, this the oldest card with all 10 subs that I was aware of was a Mirage card, Worldly Tutor. After that came the Alpha Wooden Sphere that recently sold for like $3,500. And then there's also, I think, a Badlands that has all 10 subs from Revised. And this is the second oldest card. So those are the 3 cards that I know of that have all 10 subs that are I guess, revised and back. So no, those are the only 3 vintage cards that have all 10 subs, which is crazy. But here's 2 10s from the Legends box. We have a Glyph of Delusion, and it's a Leprechaun. I can't Aisling Leprechaun, I guess. There was also a 10 Field of Dreams, which I already have. But it didn't send a whole lot of Legends stuff in. Just because centering issues. But these are results from the Antiquities box, and I'm pretty happy about it. Alright guys, if I make another video, I'll toss it up on YouTube for you guys. Have a good one.